नमस्कार दोस्तों, मेरा नाम श्रीनिवास एडवोकेट है। आज जिस विषय पर मैं बात कर रहा हूँ वो है कॉपीराइट एक्ट। द कॉपीराइट एक्ट 1957। व्हाट इज एक्चुअली कॉपीराइट? द कॉपीराइट इज द right which a person acquires in a work which is the result of his intellectual labor is called as copyright. The primary function of a copyright law is to protect the fruits of a man's work, labor, skill or taste from manufacture by other people. The law of copyright has to be protect a man's copyright irrespective of his status as a family man or a saint. This is copyright. Copyright is unique kind of intellectual property, the importance of which is increased day by day. It does not fall in the category of industrial property. The basic areas that are covered under the copyright protection are in the field of printing, music, communication, entertainment, and computer industries. In fact, copyright was the first intellectual property which received legal recognition in the world. This is what copyright is. And if you'll go through section 63 of Copyright Act, which is a offense which gives punishment for any copyright tampering or something. Offense of infringement of copyright or other rights conferred by this act. Any person who knowingly infringes or abets the infringement of the copyright in a work or any other right conferred by this act shall punish with imprisonment which for a term which shall not be less than 6 months but which may extend to 3 years, and with fine which shall not be less than 50,000 rupees but which may extend to 2 lakh rupees. This is what section 63 of Copyright Act says. One who abets or infringes some copyright, he will be punished under this act as per section 63, and the punishment will be from 6 months to 3 years in between. It's a non-bailable offense. And while considering the question whether the offense punished under 63 Act is a bailable offense, Guwahati High Court in Jitendra Prasad Singh versus State of Assam held as, while considering the above question, it is of utmost importance to note that the offense alleged to have been committed by the petitioner is covered by section 63 of the said act and is punishable with imprisonment for a term which may extend to 3 years. By virtue of Part 2 contained in Schedule 1 of to CRPC, an offence under the other special law, if punishable with imprisonment for less than 3 years or with fine only, is non-cognizable but bailable. However, if the offence is punishable with imprisonment for 3 years and upward but not more than 7 years, the same shall be non-bailable. This is the judgment. And section 63 is the section which speaks about the punishment and whether it's a non-bailable or bailable offense. What is the punishment period for any infringement of copyright? Section 63 deals with offense of infringement of copyright or other rights conferred under this act. No prosecution can be lodged for alleged offense under 63 of the copyright unless and until the copyright is registered. So copyright should be registered, then only the section 63 punishment is applicable. Honorable High Court in Madras, Jayalalitha M. Munath and others versus M. Duryarajan, relying on its earlier authority, judgment in Manojan, Cine Production versus A. Sundareshwar, AR 1976 Madras 20, held that registration of copyright is not a precondition for laying a suit or for prosecuting the violation of copyright. This is the judgment which speaks about Copyright Act and the power of the police to seize infringed copies. When someone did this crime, whether those article has to be seized by the police department and what is the procedure that has to be followed. It is under section 64, power of police to seize infringed copies. Any police officer not below the rank of sub-inspector may, if he is satisfied that an offence under section 63 is in respect of infringement of copyright in any work has been done, is being or likely be committed, seize without warrant all copies of the work and all plates used for the purpose of making infringing copies of the work wherever found, and all copies and plates so seized shall as soon as practicable be produced before the magistrate. Any person having an interest in the copies of a work seized under subsection 1, section 64 subsection 1 within 15 days of such seizure may make an application to the magistrate for such copies being restored to him, and the magistrate, after hearing the application and complainant and making such further inquiry as may necessary, shall make such order in application as he may deem fit in the condition of the cases. So this is very much important. And about appellant authority, section 71 says, appeals against certain orders of magistrate. Any person aggrieved by an order made under subsection 2 of section 64 or section 66 may within 30 days of the date of such order appeal to the court to which appeals from the court making the order ordinarily lies, and such appellant court may direct the execution of order be stayed pending disposal of the appeals. And about cognizance of this offence, section 70 it says, no court inferior to that of magistrate, metropolitan magistrate or judicial magistrate of the first class shall try any offence under this act. This is very much important, that the cases, who has to try these cases, and what is the procedure that has to be followed by the police while seizing the articles, whether court can release those articles. If the person against where it was being seized, he can file a petition, and the court has to part appropriate to the order by hearing both the parties. And the appellant authority is under section 71. The appellant authority will hear further if any aggrieved party approaches the appellant authority, and is under section 64. The police will seize the articles without obtaining any permission for the court, and they have to produce immediately the seized article before the magistrate. And this is the procedure. Section 63 is very much important in Copyright Act 1957 about punishment part, and if someone infringes someone's Copyright Act or something has been under Copyright Act, he got registered some article or the publication or music, whatever it is. If someone copyrights those things, he will be punished as per section 63, and the articles will be seized by the police, and it's a non-bailable offence. And if sometimes it is bailable below 3 years as per the judgment of Assam High Court, State of Assam versus Jitendra Prasad Singh. This is the topic today which I just now told you about, section 63 of Copyright Act, and actually what is copyright and how copyright will be applicable in what are the means by the publication or musical art things, even the film industry materials, film industry shootings under. Here it's a Intellectual Property Act